On this episode of Barely Bolted, we're blasting away the rust and we're laying down a fresh coat of undercoating. Then we're hoisting the bed back onto the frame, and with a little redneck engineering and a whole lot of luck, we might just be successful. And finally, for the first time in months, a fender goes back on. Yup, this Ford is starting to look like a truck again. All right, so we're gonna clean this stuff up, and in the process, we're gonna do a little test. So we've got two 60 grit flap discs, one from Benchmark Abrasives, one from Harbor Freight. This is a $5 wheel. This was a promo pack. You get 10 for 10 bucks. Look at the thickness. Pretty substantial. Yes. So anyways, we're gonna see which one lasts longer and see how it goes. But right now, that looks like a whole hell of a lot more flap disc than that. But we'll see what happens. Look, I don't want to beg, but 95.9% of you watching these videos are not subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the button. That lets me know that you like what we're doing. Okay? So throw a like, throw a sub, drop a comment. Let's have a conversation. Do it. Do it now. All right, here's the difference. This one is glazed and cooked. This one, the edge is cooked, but the lower half is still good, not glazed. Let's see how it's shine.
Oh yeah.
No shine.
No shine. Harbor Freight? Not Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight, not great. I still love you.
Too full. Ish. You like Vivor?
Huh?
You like Vivor? Vivor?
Vivor Las Vegas. Start at the top. Here, use this.
What are you trying to say, Corey?
Just want you to start at the top. So we started with a coat of primer on all the critical areas. We hit all the cross members first, any of the heavy rusted areas that we kind of ground away. And then once that was primed, we threw a rubberized coating over the whole undercarriage, if you will, of the bed. So I was kind of questioning whether I should be using rubberized coating under the bed, and I had considered maybe using a truck bed lining. So question to you guys, do you think I should have used a truck bed lining or a rubberized bed? And if we had gone with a truck bed coating, would you use a spray or would you use a roll-on? Let me know in the comments below.
I'm gonna put my foot. Like, put your foot down the inside and hit it. Okay, it's gonna be tight, right? You want to move your hands up. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Me too. Me too. I was like, this is gonna be horrible. All right.
There's something to miss here. No. Oh, the nut goes in there. Got it.
Yeah, you silly.
Gotta be smarter than the average bear.
Hey, bear.
Hey, bear.
Need to rotate it.
Okay.
So I think, so these are the taillights. I think we need it like this. Engine hoist over here. Pick up from the center. And we push to the truck. Set down.
Over there.
We're probably gonna clean the bed of the truck off.
Yes.
Walk your, oh. Hold on, I don't want to go on this ride.
Look at us. Hey, big brain.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. You have so much there. So much there.
Keep her coming. I'm gonna run into the jack. Right now.
All right, take a gander. Close. Yep. This side will make it. Now we just gotta kind of swing your
I think we could probably set it down
and just pull it.
as long as this hose doesn't get pinched.
Same with that one.
And that one looks good because it's kind of in a recess. But once it goes down, then I think we're gonna go with slide it. Damn it, Corey. So this took us a few tries. So if you look underneath the truck, you'll see one jack stand is on the rear axle, but the other one's on the rear of the truck, almost to like the bumper. And the problem we were running into is the engine hoist legs were narrow. And so if we had the jack stand on both sides of the axle, it would actually prevent the hoist from being able to position the bed where it needs to be before we lowered it. So we had to get, do some creative engineering here to get things stabilized so we can get the bed on. So there's a lot of trial and error. Split screen camera, go! Split screen, split screen, split screen, split screen. All right, we got the bed on. Boom.
Weather stripping.
The door seals it. Makes sense, right? So we got to run it all around.
Run it. If you wanna.
Put the seam here. Yeah. Looks like we're going to see the big break. I mean, if I was a Ford, so I would put my seam.
Definitely not Chevy. I would have done that.
Now where would you put your seam? Butt crack.
I would have.
Weather strip the truck. God, it stinks over here.
It's that propane.
No, it's not. It's the old butt. Oh, damn, dude, I can't even. I think the bed looked better before we took it off.
Huh?
I think I beat up a little bit. Like specifically right here. It's like a dent and like all these scratches. That's from where I took it off.
Here
and-
so much.
Well, we gotta buff it out anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it'll buff
Chip
out,
shape.
right? It'll buff out. It'll be. Stuff's hard to put in.
So this supposed to go across here too?
Yep. Yeah, don't worry about the gap. Mind the gap.
More slack!
Then that trim piece, I think, is gonna kind of hold everything down once I get some screws.
You wanna go home?
What you want? Go in your home. Pretty cool. We got the bed on.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It doesn't smell like mouse in here.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing stuff.
Starting to look like a truck again.
It kind of is.
Just don't look in the front.
Yeah, it looks good from the ass back.
So we might have to cut it here.
That was that weird thing when I put that panel in. It was so far off. I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one of them.
No, you'll have enough.
Well, not for the
For this side.
Yeah. It was like 20 feet. I was like, oh, 20 feet should do both doors. Nope, not even close.
Man, this stuff fights you.
You ready to pick it up?
No, like it just wants to like turn itself. But like when you start using so much of it, it just like wants to turn.
Yeah. Don't you want to go home? That's your new home. Yeah. You get cutters?
Yeah. Right here.
I'm gonna try, but pull it down just a little bit.
You were saying?
Yeah. Bing.
I guess we didn't take that.
Oh. Yeah, gotta do it like that. You gotta like. Probably hasn't had new seals since '95.
How many miles are you supposed to change them?
Not every 4,000, that's for sure. I mean, it probably is also part of this situation here. Yeah. I could shave this, I guess, if I wanted to, but no, not really. Or you just slam it.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's
All right, so we're working on the truck a little bit today, and we're putting in the radiator support. So the idea is that we got to bolt this thing down, and then we're going to connect the fenders on the other side and the other side, line up, get all the body lines squared up before we put anything in, because all this stuff may have to be shimmed and so forth. So I've got one new set of bushings and bolts there. I'm going to show you how this works. So this is an energy suspension kit. I couldn't find just the radiator support bushings, so I ended up buying the whole kit because it comes with like the cab and all the other stuff. I don't know if I'm going to put them in, but so this is the instruction sheet they give you, and we're following this one here. So we start on the bottom. You can kind of build it with me here. So you start on the bottom. You got your bolt, your black washer, one of these, and then they number all of these parts. So like this bushing is a 372, and if you look, if you guys can see that, 372. So just follow the picture straight up. And one thing to note is when you get up here where it says core, that's the radiator support core. And so that's your metal. So if we start here, we got the bolt, the black washer, the bigger washer, the red piece. Now we need I know we need this piece, but this piece slides into that one. So I usually get this one, which I think it's a 371. That's okay. So we got 371, 371. I'm gonna find the right. Yeah, it's that one. So it won't let you use some of the other ones, see, because like those aren't gonna fit. That one might fit. No, that doesn't fit. So it's pretty self-explanatory to do this. So there's that. This is gonna go down. And then we need a big washer. And then this one has a cut. This is above the core. Below the core, above the core. Notice it has a cut. So that's the cut. And then I think we do another black washer. And then a nut. So that is your radiator support bushing setup. Again, this is how it looks when it's installed. I haven't tightened this down. But you got that piece down there. Up, bushing, washer, cut washer, normal washer, nut. Oh, I messed this up. That black washer needs to be one of those bigger pieces. So it needs to be one of these.
Realizing these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, 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 you know I've been waiting,
My whole life I'm forever grinding, waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by.
So the process of fitting the fenders is actually pretty difficult because you gotta, to do it right, you really want to make sure the gap between the door and the fender is even from top to bottom. And these fenders are all aftermarket. I think it might be easier if you could get some original Ford fenders that were in good condition, but they all have rot, so it's hard to do. So I did my best here, but it's a lot of shimming, checking the gaps, tightening things slowly, you know, and going back to front and just kind of playing with it till you get it just right. It took me a lot of time. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I think it'll go. I said, make sure you get my good side.
I got it.
Come here. Oh, let me put this down. You silly man.
Oh my God. Oh, it ain't so easy, is it?
That's the greatest time of my life.
Break it?
No, you broke it.
Oh, does it? Oh, it goes on. That's from where I took it off and...
Well, we gotta buff it out anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it'll buff out, right? It'll buff out. It'll be fine. All right. How you feeling? Feeling strong?
Scared? Nervous?